sounds like, I mean, just sitting here kind of taking notes, I'm looking at someone who could be described as the #1 safety, low 4.4s, best acceleration of all the safeties, best open field tackler of all the DBs. So I say all that because #1 must be pretty damn good. Andre Cisco from Syracuse.
Cisco to me is, I mean, so you're right. The way I talked about Molden is special.
Yeah.
And you're right. I love me some Molden. But Cisco, first off, Cisco's faster straight away. I'm going to say he's faster. I'm going to say he's got better hips as a free safety and doing that type of stuff as well. Now, he doesn't play that nickel position. This, again, it's a traditional, it's a free safety, strong safety type of stuff. But Cisco is 6 foot, 209, 210. To me, this is more like Jamal Adams-ish, right? Maybe not quite as big as Jamal, but I think he beats Jamal in a race all day long. You know, so that's where I look at it.
Do you trust him doing as many things?
Yes, I think he can do just as many things as Jamal can. This guy, to me, is a really, really special talent. And I wrote, I mean, I think looking on film, this guy's a 4.3 speed type of guy. I mean, it's that kind of speed.
For safety, that's big time.
It's big. And 209 or 210 and whatever that is. You know, and also, you know, again, like some of the range stuff is really special. I mean, I can't even remember what game it was, if it was, oh, man, it might have been the North Carolina game. He's getting an interception. I'm blanking. I got so many damn games in my head. But, you know, he's kind of, you know, backpedal. Okay, he's turning to his left and kind of in a side run. And now the quarterback flips over to the other side, and he can flip his hips. And now he turns it on and goes and picks the ball off on like a post route or something like that. That, to me, was really, really special. His range as a free safety, I think, was the best out of anybody. You know, and that's saying something at his size, too. Because, you know, his hips were every bit as good as the kid from TCU, Darius Washington, but that guy's way smaller. And I would say this guy's he's faster. His speed is better. And then you talk about, you know, again, I'm into the physicality, the no hesitation, anything like that. He's a killer. He's an absolute killer, this kid. Now, it can be maybe his one issue at times. He can be a hair over aggressive that way, but not in a bad way to me at all.
The ball skills.
The ball skills are really damn good. They are. Now, there's a few plays on film where he gets beat in coverage and stuff, right? But he's like playing 10 yards off, 15 yards off, against a good slot receiver or a good receiver, and it's like, I just want to go, well, I don't know what nobody's going to succeed in that position. Right. You're going to ask a guy to just sit here 10, 15 yards off and let a receiver just run full speed right at him, and he can go either way, like one false move and you're done. And to me, that's, you know, again, people are going to look at that and go, whoa, you got beat like that. And I just go, everybody's going to get beat like that. Everybody. The greatest corners in the world are going to get beat like that. So don't go too crazy in docking them points because they called a crazy, stupid defense and are expecting way too much out of a human being to make it happen.
I'm just thinking about Syracuse and the ACC and who they might have played this year. Did they play against Carolina? I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, well, yes, he did play against Carolina. He only played a few games this year because he tore his ACL, right, Pete? I'm going to make sure about that. So he only played a few games. So you got to go back to last year, too. I think he was only 3 games this year, if I remember correctly.
Tore his ACL in 19?
No, in 20. In 20.
This year he did.
Yeah, so that could be a factor. There's no doubt about it to see where it goes.
Big time, yeah.
Yes. ACL early in the season, I would think he's getting close to being able to be a special specimen here again soon.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be a little bit of like, hey, we got to trust in our film and we got to have him in for a workout to see the knee and see if it's okay and all of that. But like ACLs at that age and the year 2021, again, it's a 9-month injury. I'm not sitting here going, oh man, he's ruined. It's not going to be the same guy.
So Pete's telling me he had that injury in October. Okay, so let's say you're the GM of the team, late teens, early 20s. Nobody's taken a safety yet.
Right.
You love Elijah Molden.
I do.
You also like Cisco a lot, but he's coming off that ACL.
Yeah, I'm taking Cisco.
You're taking Cisco.
I'm taking
anyway.
Cisco. To me, he just fits the NFL game more. You know, Molden, I have a little bit of a size question, right? Just a little bit. This is a guy where I go, oh, no, his size is going to allow him to play I think, for a number of years. And then also, I think he could be a true, like, Cam Chancellor, Jamal Adams, in the box, Derwin James type safety. But you could also put him back at free safety and go, his range and the way he's back there is as good as anybody in the NFL at free safety, too. That's where I really was blown away by the guy altogether. You know, I wrote Jamal Adams. When I first turned it on, I went like, ooh, this guy's just a bigger version of Antoine Winfield from what I saw last year. That's what I really saw, except he had better coverage skills.
Yeah.
And I loved him. To me, he's a big-time NFL safety. He has the look. He's got great legs, and he is rocked up, Paul. I mean, rocked up.
Yeah.
Like you see the great safeties, they're usually kind of physical specimens because they got to be able to tense that body up and hit a running back who's 225, and they're both running 4.4, and he's got to take him down. He's rocked up that way.
I got to throw in there, since you put it out there earlier, and he runs a 4.3.
I think he does. I know. I mean,
that's what he looked like on film,
That's what it looked like. There was, on film, in the games you see and things like that, it was De'Ami Brown was the only guy I came across where I just went, wait, pure speed? This is the only guy that's faster than this guy out here on the field. So, I love him. I really do. And I think he's made for the NFL.
Hey, bottom line, if your team needs a safety and they're willing to take or use a pick, rounds 1, 2, or 3, you've got some pretty good ones here.
Yeah.
Simms 2021 draft safety rankings. That was the prospect rundown presented by
Applebee's. What up, Applebee's?
There it is.
Feeling
Applebee's
good in the
there
neighborhood.
a couple of times.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.